Welcome to the Adventurous Marriage Podcast,
where our goal is to help you embrace marriage as an adventure
and learn how to thrive as a couple. All right, hey you guys, welcome back to the Adventurous Marriage Podcast. We're in a different spot today.
Yeah, we are.
I don't know if you can see that. I hope this camera is doing it justice, but if you're listening on Spotify, you're missing the view.
Yeah, this is epic.
You want to listen to this one and watch this one on YouTube.
Yes.
Because we are up on the Cherahalla Skyway. I believe we're in Tennessee. Or are we in North Carolina right now?
I'm not sure.
I don't even know what state we're in. But it's up here in the mountains, Smoky Mountains, and it's stunning.
It is stunning. It's a little bit cold.
Yeah, it's like in the 40s right now up here because we're up at above like 4,500 foot elevation right now.
It's a little chilly.
And it's about to be sunset. I don't know if you can see that back there. The
I
pink.
hope they can see it. It's stunning.
So pretty.
It's so beautiful.
But yeah, so we've been up here the last few days for an event called Minis on the Dragon. So if you look right here near us, that's Maverick the Marriage Mini. So this is the trip I've been preparing it for the last few months, doing some performance upgrades and handling upgrades, and it's run like a champ up here, and it's kept up with some big boys.
Yeah, it's done well. Alan's a great driver too. He's done a great job on these twisty roads.
It's been an adventure.
Yeah, it has.
And fun. So
yeah.
So we just thought, golly, when do we get to record a podcast in a place like this?
Yeah.
I mean, it's beautiful up here. This is definitely God's country.
So pretty.
This is one of those places you come and it's like, how could you not believe in a creator? This is not by accident. This is,
Yeah.
this is on purpose. This is art.
This is intentional.
By a creator. So
yeah.
So we're blessed to be up here, just having a great time, enjoying each other.
That's right.
Getting away, having some fun, playing. Yes. And we have met some amazing friends up here this week that we did not expect.
It's been so fun.
Some believers that were just incredible and just had some fantastic. We spent like 4 hours talking with a couple today.
Yes.
Instead of driving. It was a lot of fun.
It was amazing.
So we're just excited. We just figured, we wanted to stop and pull over and do a podcast, and we're like, where do we do it? This is going to be mostly quiet here, we think.
Yeah.
You may hear some cars come by. You may hear some motorcycles drive by because this is very much a driving road.
Yeah.
Which is why we're on it. So. It's
awesome.
But we just thought about what would be a good topic, and we thought about we're up here high in the mountains, and when you're up in a place like this, you have a different perspective on life, right? You realize how small we really are as humans.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And you realize, you know what? Life's good.
Yeah, that's right.
And the problems that we have back at home, the things we stress about every day, you get up here and it's like, wow.
Kind of melts away.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so beautiful.
And so we thought about, perspectives is a good topic because in your marriage, each one of us has a perspective. Mm-hmm. And our perspective is shaped by our years growing up, our families we come from, the experiences we've had in life, right?
Yeah.
And each of your perspectives is valid.
Yeah.
And it is valuable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So lean into that as a couple. Mm-hmm. Like be willing, be curious.
Yeah.
Like, my wife has a different perspective on me on lots of things.
Yeah, definitely on twisty roads in a Mini Cooper. I have a different perspective.
Yeah, she keeps wanting me to go faster and faster, and I'm just like, yep.
Motorcycle.
Motorcycle going by. No, that is a different perspective that I have to be willing to be like, okay, you know what? I'm going to listen to her, and I'm going to do my best to make her feel comfortable and safe. And if I do want to drive a little spirited, I'll say, hey,
hang on tight.
Hang on tight, or there's some curves coming up. Can I go for it? And she's like,
yeah,
all right,
go for it.
And
for me, the perspective shift for me is that as long as I know he's listening to me and isn't going to dismiss my fears, then I'm willing to lean into it, into his perspective. And I'm willing to be like, hey, let's go for it. Let's have some fun on the curves.
Yeah.
Let's go a little faster. Like we passed a car coming up on the Cherahalla, or we wanted to pass a car on the Cherahalla Skyway. And they pulled over for us. And I was like, yeah, let's go. And so it was fun. But leaning into that, into each other's perspectives. And like Alan said, you both have a valid perspective.
Yeah.
When you get hung up in marriage, usually a big part of that is usually because you're not seeing each other's perspectives and you're not willing.
You're not even willing,
You're only
yeah.
like, my perspective is right, your perspective is wrong,
Yeah.
and you're not willing to budge. And that's what we see in most couples, where they're just not willing to budge. And they're like, I've listened, or sometimes it's one spouse or the other has leaned into the other one's perspective, or not really leaned into it, just given up what they wanted really,
Yeah.
and not had a say for many, many, many years. And then they get to a point where they're like, I'm done not having a say.
Yeah,
It's
they've got
all
so much-
my perspective. I'm done listening to yours.
Yeah, there's so much resentment built up, you know,
Yeah.
and you just feel hurt. And it's like, you don't want to do that. You know,
Yeah.
you don't want to do that to your spouse.
Sorry, I keep looking back because I don't know if y'all can see this. It's so
Yeah,
pretty
there's
though.
some-
It's hard to
There's
miss.
some pink in the sky back there that's coming up. So
Yeah, it's amazing. But so what were you going to say about that?
I don't know. Just be willing to entertain and listen to your spouse's perspective. Don't just dismiss it. Don't be just
Yeah.
like, you're ridiculous.
Yeah.
You don't know anything. How hurtful is that?
Yeah.
That is not a good spouse, honestly. If that's
And
the
that
way
is
you are,
not going to get you a good marriage.
no, that's just being a jerk, honestly.
Yeah.
So, and I know that for some personalities, which we could do a whole podcast on personalities, but
Yeah.
some personalities they know what they know, and they're experts in lots of things, right? But they can tend to dismiss their spouse sometimes, and that's not a good way to be. You know,
Yeah.
listen to your spouse's perspective. I've had to learn to listen to Carol's, like especially raising kids, and relationships seems to be a thing. Like you have a different perspective of relationships that
Absolutely.
I have learned I need to listen to. She sees things in people that I sometimes miss, and it's gotten me in trouble, and it's gotten me, it's caused pain in our own marriage. It's caused division in us.
Yeah.
So I've had to learn the hard way.
Yeah. Well, you've done a really good job leaning into that. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
done a great job. Once we hit some, bumps in the road in 2020 and learning how to, after that, we learned how to communicate and had some tools where we were able to learn how to listen to one another
Yeah.
and not dismiss one another and recognize that each other's perspective is valid. And, usually there's one spouse or the other, like Alan said, sometimes it has to do with personalities where one spouse is, if they feel shut down, then they will stop sharing their perspective
Yeah.
and they'll stop talking. And you don't want to do that to your spouse. That is a danger zone in marriage. When
Absolutely.
you are not listening to each other, and when you have one spouse that is stronger and start shutting the other spouse down, you're going to places that you might not be able to come back from. So be really careful about that. If you are the spouse that is more dominant, be careful to listen to your spouse's perspective. And like Alan said, he's really learned. He's not really more dominant, but he is really like smart. Alan is high logic and I am high emotion. And so Alan is like,
Sweet.
he's really good at kind of everything. Truly, he's good at everything. So
She tells me I am.
you are, but sometimes that can, like whether it's driving or kids or whatever it is, I don't know, any number of things really, that can start to shut me down and make me feel dumb if I'm not being listened to. If I start to feel dismissed, I can start to shut down. And when I start to shut down, I start to withdraw.
Yeah.
And that puts us in a dangerous place in our marriage.
Absolutely.
So Alan learning how to listen to me and me learning how to speak up. And, there's a magnet on our fridge from Live the Life that says healthy people ask for what they need. So me learning how to speak up and say, hey, I really need you to listen to me on this. Can we do a tool or can we talk about it? Has really made a big difference in our marriage.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So this is a little bit of a shorter topic, I think.
Yeah, I think
But
so too.
we could just film the sunset till it
Yeah.
goes down.
And you would probably love it because it's epic. It's so pretty back there. Yeah.
But
We should turn it around at the end and let them see.
yeah.
Yeah.
But just seriously, your spouse has a valid perspective.
Yeah.
Don't dismiss it.
Yes.
Don't shut them down. Be
Yeah.
curious.
Yeah.
Be willing to be wrong,
Yeah.
honestly.
That's good, baby. Be
Be
willing to
humble.
be wrong.
Be humble.
Mm.
Humility is key in marriage.
Yeah.
It really, really is.
Mm-hmm.
And so don't be afraid of that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's good.
So we love you guys. We're so thankful y'all listen to us.
Yes, we are. We are very grateful for you.
We know that we don't post as often as we'd like, or probably even y'all would like. Definitely not as much as the algorithms would like.
Right.
But if you like this, if you just subscribe to our channels,
Yeah.
like the podcast on
Yeah.
whatever you're listening to.
Leave us a review.
Leave us a
on
review, leave us a
Spotify,
comment.
Apple, YouTube. We'd love that.
Yeah, and share it with people. You know,
Yeah.
share it with people who could benefit from it. That would help them. Maybe they're struggling with that. You know, and say, hey, you need to listen to this podcast.
Yeah,
You know,
our
about
whole goal for this is just to reach marriages
Yes.
that need some encouragement. So if
Yeah.
you have a marriage that needs encouraging, if you know of a marriage that needs encouragement, if you know of anybody that's married, share it with them, you guys. Because the more that we can encourage each other, the more that we fight the enemy. And the more
Yeah.
that, the enemy hates strong marriages. So the more that we can encourage marriages, the stronger marriages get. So y'all please
Yeah.
share this so you can encourage other marriages.
Yeah.
So
All right, so we got about 40 more miles on this road
yeah.
to go.
We're going to get some
And
dinner.
We got to get some dinner, and so we're going to adventure on. All right,
yes.
so again, thank you for listening to us. Like and subscribe and share,
Yes.
and we will
Yes,
see you
yes.
on
Do you
our
wanna
next
show 'em the
adventure.
sunset real quick?
I don't know if you can see that
Yeah.
back there. I don't know, it's kind of hard.
I don't know, it's
but
hard to see it,
This
but-
is a good, beautiful viewpoint for sure.
Yes, it is.
All right. God bless you guys.
Embrace the adventure,
Embrace the
y'all.
adventure and embrace your spouse, especially when it's cold.
Yes.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. This is a little bonus footage,
Yes.
but we found another overlook here on the Cherahalla Skyway, and the sunset is
Unbelievable.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get a little closer over here. But it is gorgeous.
Talk about perspective.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
Sometimes you have to drive a little further to get even a different perspective.
Yes, because you might think like, hey, this is the right perspective. And then
Yeah.
you go a little further down the road and be like, wait a minute, this perspective is
Yeah.
better.
You travel, you move along in life, and you
That's
even
right.
get more perspective. So,
That's right. Yeah.
all right, take a look at that.
So unbelievable.
Isn't God amazing?
It says Lakeview. I don't think they can see the lake out
There's
there.
a lake
but
really far over there. So
yeah, and I think the elevation, I don't know if it's above 4,000 feet, but
I think so.
it's cold up here.
All right, bonus footage.
Yeah. Enjoy.